Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Scott. This is Grassroots NASCAR Racing, and some of you might know where I am just by this lobby, but this is the North Carolina Auto Racing Hall of Fame Museum. It's in Mooresville, really cool place. It's kind of tucked out of the way, so you gotta look it up and find it, but it's a must stop whenever I'm in here in town, and you should definitely check it out. So I wanted to take you around this place today, show you a couple of the highlights so you'll know what you're missing out on. Next time you're in the area, you gotta come by here. It's so awesome. But let me show you this place here. So this is what you see when you first walk in. They've got some wheels and stuff down here. Those are for sale. Plenty of information about the local area. But when you walk into this area, this is the gift shop. And everything that they get is donations. So there's lots of cool stuff, and you never know what you're gonna find in here. And that's why I love coming here. It's like a treasure hunt. I've bought so much stuff in this place. I've already walked through it today, and I've already made a big stack, so she's adding everything up for me right now. But I mean, it's just everything: posters, programs, shirts. I really wanted this jacket, this tied jacket, but it's a large, so it doesn't fit me. But awesome stuff. There's some old crew uniforms and stuff like that, some sheet metal. Yeah, you just never know what you're going to find in here. It's really cool. We've got a lot of some die cast and things, hero cards over here. A little bit of everything. This is the way to the museum here. And it's a great deal. You don't have to pay a lot. I mean, adults $6, kids $4. Discount for military and stuff. But there's just so much neat stuff here. The walls are covered with all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. They've got some great vintage cars in here. I want to walk you over here to one of my favorites, and then I'll show you a few more back here. All kinds of memorabilia in here. But I wanted to show you this one right here. So this one throws me for a little. When you first see it, it's so this is chassis number 9. This is the Duke. This is one of Kyle Petty's cars that he won the most money with. Very special car, and Sabco actually sold the chassis, and then they started to not do so good, and they wanted it back. So they tracked it down and actually got the chassis back, and it never quite did as well as it did before. But what throws me with this car is, and some of you might know this is like a 95 nose. So the body is more like a 95, but they painted it up as like an 89 with the peak antifreeze colors. So with that flat nose like that, you know, and that vent right there, that's like a 95. But it's still cool, and it's cool that chassis still exists. Let's go under here and look inside real quick. She let me take pictures of this before, so I'm not doing anything super bad. You can see right there the tag. That's chassis 09, and that is the Duke. Very cool. See right there? John Wayne, the Duke. Very cool though. This is one of my favorite cars to look at when I come here. We'll go back out over here. Being very careful, of course. Duck underneath. Look at that. That's so cool. I love it. I love those colors. Of course, you got a Richard Petty car right next to it. Same year, it looks like. So would that be Rick Wilson? Darrell Waltrip. They've got so many cool cars here. This one looks familiar. Look at that. It's a brother to mine. Good old Harry Gant. So this is Alumina, just like mine. I do like this. So I want to do something like this to mine. Right now I just have this vent up front. I definitely need to do something on this side for the oil cooler. I don't know if I'll do anything down low like this. Look at that though, they covered up. They must have had some vents down lower at one time and covered that up. That's cool. Such a cool car. All kinds of neat stuff back here. Is that a Superbird wing? Look at that wing. That is cool. There's some exhaust back there. Tony Stewart. But just look around this place. It's amazing. They do such a good job of packing so much history into this building. Oh boy, I gotta get this from my buddy Joe. Tim Richmond. Look at that. And one thing that I love about these museums is going through and you get to see how they made these cars, because they were so custom, you know, everything was different back then, so you got to see how the teams really did a lot of stuff. Like the way they would do the headrests and things like that, they're all different. Blue Max. Very cool. Look at that. They got so many different kinds of cars in here too. Indy cars. It's just incredible. Let's go over this way. There's another cool one over here that I wanted to show you guys. That is beautiful. What the heck? That is crazy. That looks like a death machine right there. Look at these. Look at the fire extinguisher in there. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's your fire extinguisher. And I love how on these older ones everything's always wrapped in like electrical tape. Everything. Your roll bar over there. Go down here. Look at all these engines they have back here. Look at that. V6 Indy. Buick. Look at that turbocharger. Oh, that's so cool. Jeez. Wow. That's amazing. Dodge. Alright, so here's one of the cars that I wanted to show you. I've always been a fan of the IROC series. Look at that. Ken Schrader. You don't see a lot of these IROC cars anymore. There's still a few floating around, but a lot of them are the later ones, you know, toward the end of the series. But you don't see a lot of them, a lot of these. Such cool cars. Look at that vent right there. That's so weird. Look at how the gauges are off to the side. And then you just have your tack right there. That's it. Your IROC switch panel right there. Such cool cars. Yeah, if you guys ever are in the area, Mooresville, North Carolina, come check this place out. There's so much cool stuff. Like, I'm looking around just seeing new things that I haven't seen before. and I've been in here multiple times, so you really got to take your time when you're walking through here to be sure that you see everything. I'm going to take you to one more place back here so we can see a couple more cool things. Now also with that in the gift shop there, they sell tires here, race used tires. They have them from both series, the Cup and Xfinity, and they're cheap. They're 20 bucks, and they're certified from the team, so you get a letter of authenticity, and of course they have the writing on them, so you know who they came from. But look, they have stacks of them back there. See all those tires back there? And that's lower than they usually have. I've seen that whole back wall covered before with tires. So yeah, you can pick out the driver you want. $20 for a tire. You cannot beat that deal. I've picked up many of them. Here's a few more cool cars just to show you real quick. Some old Rusty Wallace cars. This looks like probably a 94 as well. That's cool. What does the sticker say? You can always maybe tell. Nah, it's a it says 92 on there, but they just used some old stickers, so that's not a 92. I love the shift knobs. Look at the shift knob on that thing. That's cool. Very cool, very cool. Ryan Newman. Oh, that's an ARCA car. I didn't even realize that. It's one of his ARCA cars, so very early. Darrell Waltrip. There you go. So yeah, check this place out. Come on by. They have a man, they got cool stuff hanging from the ceiling too. Anyway, yeah, come check this place out. Very cheap. They got great stuff, cool cars, so come on by sometime. Take care.